right, we're live.
Where's
my adult diaper crew in the house?
What?
Oh, Tuck said, I told you, well, yeah, I told you. Tuck
He's
said
live
yes.
on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he told me to go live on YouTube.
Yeah, no. I was just saying.
I just got a notification.
I didn't.
Fairfield, yeah, I didn't get a notification. What was I looking for?
He said okay.
Yeah, Tuck said, yeah, no problem.
You find your meds?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only took 5.
Okay. What time was the last time you took them?
5 o'clock. I didn't write it down again, though, because it's only 5.
Yo, did you read those, like, to go over them, since you've never read them before?
No, I didn't. Wait, which one is, the Lucy is the same one, right? It's only the Blue Chew that changed.
Yeah. Now, I, like, crossed out lines so you don't read.
Yeah, they don't want me to say, right?
Well, I just did it because it's just unnecessary.
I look really good in the camera right
Okay.
now. Did you say okay?
Yeah.
Do you know when? I mean, do you have set times of when you want it? Do you want to still do the reads?
I prefer not to.
I think you should.
Why?
I think you should continue to do.
Because you're awesome at it.
Okay.
You do good with the reads. You just suck on the Patreon.
I think you need practice.
I don't even think you suck on the Patreon. I think you do fine.
I think Joey should do it.
But I do think that
he's gonna run out of
I think he needs
stamina.
to practice.
He's gonna run
I'm
out
gonna.
of it.
Oh, I just got an alert just now. Wow.
I think
that
you
the
should
first
do
time?
it, Joe.
For the first time in a long time, yeah.
You should mind your fucking business.
Joe, Rob, give Joey the thing. Otherwise, you're gonna be all talked out by the time
How's
it
it
gets
gonna
to
be
your
all
update.
talked out? Do
you
one
want to
of
do
them.
one and I'll do one?
Do 1 and 1. Yeah.
Right.
Give me. Let me see that one. Not that one. Give me the other one.
You want Blue Chew?
Since you're familiar with the other one.
I like when Joe reads.
There's
the
always
Blue Chew.
floaties in the bottom of these.
All right, so we're live, obviously.
Guess I'll drink my coconut water.
Dude, it's just fucking.
Yo, you
floaties.
got the iPhone 12 or no?
No, I have the 11.
Oh, dude, I got the 12 Pro.
I need a new
fucking love it.
phone
Yeah, I mean, wait, when did that come out? Why don't I have that?
because it probably came out when you were in the hospital
No,
dying.
no, it's
Why don't I
it's
have
probably like 5 months old, maybe. I don't know. I have to look it up, but
I think the last time I got a phone, I
think you
didn't
have
want
the
it. For,
12.
no,
what's
I
your
don't have a
camera look
12.
like? What's your camera?
Wait,
look
let
like
me
on
see that
Yo,
one.
what y'all know about my i8?
Let me see.
Oh my God, Ray, really?
My camera, I got.
You
the
sure you
three-
don't got the 12?
No, this
no,
is
you
the
don't. 'Cause
11.
the bottom's
Doesn't.
different. Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
You
it
didn't
came
want
out.
it for some reason.
It's
I
like
remember
6
you
months.
saying
We have a
that.
super chat already. We didn't go in the.
We didn't even start the intro yet, babe.
No, I know.
We
but-
didn't. We're just live on YouTube right now. It's 8:55. Technically, we have 5 more minutes. We got a
Yeah.
$5 dono from John Nelson saying Joey still has to read everything. F that.
I think you should.
See, people don't want me reading shit.
Well, he's
No,
gonna get
he
tired.
wants you to read it. He wants you to read everything.
He said,
Joey
"Fuck
still
that."
has to read everything. F that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
fuck
thought he
that.
was saying like.
Yeah, no,
F
you
that.
ain't getting out of
Like,
it.
Yeah. All right, so we're good there.
I have lipstick in my teeth.
Is there an over on how many times Joe screws up on the list? Good news. I'm not reading fucking Patreon ever again. Rob's reading it.
Wait, what do you mean ever again, dude?
Well, I
I
mean,
got
you
2
going to the
surgeries
hospital?
to go, bro.
Yeah, what are you
Oh,
talking
mother.
about?
Well,
and
we're
you
going.
don't
know
know
how-
what's
listen,
going on.
listen,
Damn,
you
that
know-
hairline is frizzed.
You know how Ray always wanted to take this podcast remote?
Yeah.
We'll bring it to the hospital.
Bring it to the
COVID
hospital.
will be over by then, and we'll be able to fucking go in the hospital. We'll
Yeah.
be good.
Set
I
us up.
wanted you
Yeah,
guys in
we'll do
the
live.
the first time he was in the hospital, like he could see out in the parking lot, and I wanted to get like everybody together to do like some stupid ass shit, but the dude couldn't even walk to the window.
Yeah, no.
I'm like,
Yo, A Certified G is in the house, I see. And, bro, we just got your carbon fiber tumbler in our P.O. box today. I mean, we already sent out another one for you a couple days ago, but the original one that you bought months ago just showed up in our P.O. box. My dad brought it today. He was like, we got a return. I was like, that ain't a return. That's a USPS fuck up. That's what that was. But
that wasn't an MBJ fuck.
that wasn't an MBJ fuck up.
Marcy says, Joey, make sure you read deep and throaty.
I love Marcy.
Deep and throaty.
Deep and throaty.
Put some bass in your voice.
Yeah.
I just don't like the word deep and throat and then my name anywhere near it. Deep throaty. No, I can't do that shit. All right. What do we got in here? So we're going to go live.
I think we're ready to go. Well, let's just go live.
Yeah, we're ready to go. All right. So obviously if you're in the live stream, you know that Rob's here. Ray has been doing the intros for the last fucking 7 weeks, I believe it's been.
Damn.
So this is like the 8th week, and then finally Rob's on. Hopefully he can go the whole show, but he's been known to not be able to last very long, if you know what I'm saying. So
I didn't think my hairdo before I put these things on.
So Sean Cease with a $5 dono says, we taking bets on how many times Joey will fuck up.
Jeez. You're not going to fuck up.
I know. I don't have an opportunity because Rob's doing it. So get ready because here we go.
I'm here.
We're going live.
Rob, hold on, time out. Rob, you got the intro thing? Think the people?
Yeah, he's
Do I
good.
remember it?
You good?
I mean, I don't even know if I remember it.
Let's do it.
Well, let's
You
give.
got this.
He's gonna. Yeah. Hopefully you're
Let's
good.
give it a whirl.
Hopefully I'm
All right.
good.
So yeah, we're gonna go live. It's 8:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is episode 100. And what are we on, Rob?
156, which is 615 boxed. If you played that in the pick 3 boxed, you'd win money.
All right. Here we go. Testing intro.
Marissa says to me sometimes.
Every week we test the intro and we know it's going to fucking work.
Well, you never fucking know.
You never know with
we
this
were here.
equipment.
We were. You know.
That is true.
We
We went 120 episodes with every week something breaking.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Marissa says to me sometimes, your legs are getting bigger. No, bitch, they ain't getting bigger because I don't train no goddamn legs. You're listening to the glorious House of Gains podcast. Here's your host, Robert Frank.
You're that CrossFit guy that bashes CrossFit. And I'm like, yeah. Like, dude, I love your shit. Can I take a picture?
I'm back, bitches. Robert Frank, back in the house. Glorious House of Gains podcast, episode 156, which just before we went live, I said that 156, if you play 615, which is my birthday or whatever your imagination comes up with of what it stands for, if you play 615 in the pick 3 every day, if you played boxed, episode 156, you'd win some money. You wouldn't win the whole money, but you'd get some money for you lottery players out there. But anyway, I am Robert Frank. I am back at the round table of testosterone, which is actually a square because we have a leaf in the middle of the table. And I am here for the first time since February because I think I bailed. I was rushed to the hospital on March 11th, and I think I bailed on the weeks before podcast. I think. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know.
It's been 2 months.
It's been a while. But anyway, I am here, and to my right, we have the butcher, the baker, the donut maker, the man who fucks up all the Patreon names, Joey Bag of Donuts. What's up, Joe?
Another one.
To his right, he is a staple. He's been here each and every week. He is not as thick in the midsection, but if he bangs your daughter, she'll still need a C-section, or maybe one of the scars that I have on my stomach. He is the jacked man with the permanent tan, Ray Worldwide. What's up, Ray?
I'm feeling so good, man. It's so good to hear you do the intro. Everybody in the building, let's get it. Let's go.
To his right, we have MBJ, who has been filling in for the past couple of weeks to give all your medical terminology breakdown of what's going on with me, because half the time I'm so doped up, I don't even know what the fuck is going on with me. But she's been doing a great job explaining to the people what's been going on with me, the correct terminology, the ileostomy, the colonoscopy, the what's the F-sig, what's it called? The SIG, Flex-sig, the fucking J-pouch, all the bullshit that I got coming up ahead. MBJ. How are you, MBJ?
I'm good, honey. Oh, ew, Joe, that's not mine.
I just made it yours. It was Kaylee's, now it's yours.
Yeah.
If you're a female and you're at this table and you get an intro, you're getting a...
Excuse me. Actually, I think it was originally mine first.
All right. Well,
Then
maybe it was.
I passed down
You got
the
it back.
torch, and now I don't want it again.
you got it back. We got a $10 dono, Rob.
There we go.
$10 dono from
Setting off the show on a good note.
Matt Van Nort. Now, by the way, Rob, I did get some complaints that we've been getting a ton of donos lately.
Yeah.
Super chats for $10 or more. And I keep doing the air horns, and people are like, bro, like, chill with the fucking air horns.
I think it's because they're so loud is the problem.
Probably. So I think tonight I'm gonna chill. I'm just gonna.
Or you
We'll
can just
emphasize.
All right, listen.
that
If
they're
you
$10.
throw $100 dono, we'll give you air horns. But everything else, we're just gonna read them
People are just
and
like,
appreciate
what the
them.
fuck, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so Matt Van Nort, $10 dono, says, yo, Rob and crew, I recently had a really bad back injury. Been out of work for a month, but thanks to you boys, I've been keeping my head high and ready to get back to the gym. Y'all the best.
I need some of that motivation, man. I need to listen to my own podcast and watch my own videos because I'm down in the fucking dumps, man. I mean, dude, being as old as I am, where's my diaper crew at? Where's my Depends crew?
Diaper gang.
You know,
I
my
was gonna
diaper
say,
gang.
Hashtag diaper gang.
Yeah, that's got to be a trending hashtag somewhere. Is diaper gang. It's fucking frustrating, man. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not the person I used to be, and I can't do anything. The only thing that's really been saving me is the lucrative merch sales. That's been keeping me busy. Because without that, I would have zero to do all day but sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing but play on my phone.
And you hate TV.
And I hate TV. I don't watch television. There's no shows that I watch. I don't watch anything.
I don't want to say the dollar amount, but I, earlier in the month, was able to predict exactly the number that we're going to fall on. And I'm very, very close to where it's going to come. We could talk later, but I predicted the number.
I remember you predicted
really
it.
enunciate dick when you say predict. Like you said predict. I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking for a sound effect to give you right now, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you said predict.
But listen, speaking of dick, let's read the Patreon members. Okay, we have, and not to call any of them dicks. Most of them have dicks, but anyway, there are a couple of new members that we did get this week that joined over on patreon.com/RobertFrank615. A few of the names I don't remember if they were read last week, so I am going to reread a couple of names. If we already announced them last week, my bad, because I don't know if I gave you a new list last week or not. Because
I don't believe you did.
Yeah, I mean, I was here and I was just out of it. But anyway, Johnny Reynoso, Shane H., Andrew, Joshua Lyons, and Anthony Vieira are our new members over on patreon.com. Again, /RobertFrank615 if you want to be a part of the inner circle, so to speak. Joey, let's go to our God Amongst Men members. All right, God Amongst Men, $30 tier. Here we go. Shane H., Brian Palmer, Ethan Smiley, Anthony Caniglione, or as Joey would say, Andrew Spade, Ezekiel Dula, Brando Commando, Tyler Price, Noah Aust. Is that Ian Lawrenson or is that Brian Lawrenson? I can't tell. I think my printer might have fucked something up there. But Mr. Lawrenson, appreciate you. Harry Pasco, Chris Salfari, Jay Marsh, Dusty Wing, JXPX Wheeler, Kimberly Gutierrez, who I saw on the stream. How are you, Kimberly? TJ Anderson, Poppy Sebs, Muscle Marinara, Harry Pasco, Alpha Omega, John Kuchak, Jakes, motherfucking Irvin, D. Tibbs, Will Torres, Lane Yardley, Jeremiah Robinson, Sean Cease, Jimmy the Bread Guy, Carl Angel Sr., Pub 2K4, Christian Flores, Jacob Heimer, Anthony Clark, Vincent Baffa, Page motherfucking 2, coming right up here, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on. Here we go. A certified motherfucking G, Jeremy J, Joe Arizona, Whiskey Biz, Kevin Z, Chris M, Kiwi J's, Colin Moretti, Jose Estrada, and AC Capola. Thank you guys so much. We got 2 pages of you motherfuckers. And when I say motherfuckers, I mean that in all due respect.
Rob,
Joey,
it's a shame because it's Ian Lawrenson.
It is Ian Lawrenson? Okay.
Oh, look at you on your
And
high
I
horse.
just want to
That is my
correct
bad.
that because he knows that I say his name correctly every week.
Well,
So
my printer
come on
printed
over to
it out.
Patreon. Joey Bag. I'm kidding. I don't have a Patreon.
It says on my list IAIN Lawrenson. So,
yeah, that should be Ian, I would assume, right?
I don't know. Maybe it's a new way of spelling it. But
Yeah.
anyway, Joey, let's get to the elite.
Elite.
The. Come on, I'm back, Joe. Can we do it?
Elite.
Damn. We couldn't.
Fucking no-sold you, bro.
Is
Damn.
it elite?
Dude, you got it one time, and it was when you originally were sick. And that was it. You lived, so you'll never hear it again.
After he started
Damn.
packing your orders, he was like, no.
Yeah, we ain't reading this elite. We ain't doing this elite shit no more. Here we go. This is our elite members, our cap tier, highest tier on Patreon. William Burns, Kevin Hackey, Bill Burns, Nathaniel Ellis, who I see dropped a $100 dono over on the live stream. We will get to that in just a minute. Mr. Ryden, Mark Massaro, Nathan Tejada, Victor M, James F, John Nelson, Damian McCoy, Eric Papadoc Perez, Cody Lawson, Big Joe Burke, Zach C, and
Zach G Unit
in the house. And I think Zach is in the house.
He is.
Okay, cool. Nate's in the house. I see
Nate.
Vincenzo's in the house. W. Raber's in the house. We got a lot of motherfuckers in the house, man.
You know what I really appreciate is that a lot of the same folks, week in and week out, tune into the live stream.
Yeah.
Your Rabers, Alexis being here, hard body, yo. Alexis, thanks for rocking with us. I appreciate
Alexis
you.
is always in the stream.
Bill, a lot of people in here. It's good to see Crosswhite back in the live stream.
Yeah, it's good to see everybody. And I know people are wondering why I'm wearing a jacket. And again, it's to mask the fact that I'm 151 pounds. But that
That's
was
a step up, baby.
I get it. It's a step up. But 151, that's with a jacket, a hoodie, joggers, phone in my pocket, and sneakers on.
No, it's not.
So, no, I swear to God it was. So you can ask her. So I'm probably 148. But that's still up 10 pounds from my low.
Good news is you're on the path back up, right?
Back to Jack.
Now, I'm curious to see where you're going to be in a year from now. And I say that because you'll have so much time off your shoulder that you've been lifting heavy weight for so long.
Yeah.
So now
He just asked me that question before you got here. He was like, now that it's been some time, do you feel your shoulder is better?
Well, it's only been like 2 months that you haven't lifted. I'm talking
Yeah.
about by the time you get back to heavy weights, right? You'll do a couple more surgeries, whatever. I'm just going to call it a year. I'm saying it's months, right?
Yeah.
That's a good rest break for your shoulder. Maybe finally you'll be able to build your shoulders up and get a chest similar to me, because I always thought you were very flat chested.
Wow.
You never had that like muscular chest.
Damn. Are you shooting straight here, or are
Baby,
you fucking
you
with
all
me?
about the shoulders, baby.
I mean, yeah, I did have wide shoulders and broad shoulders.
I always-
that
I always-
His
overtook
chest
my.
was nice.
I always used to complain about his chest.
Why? What's wrong with his
Nah,
Yeah.
he always had a small chest
It
to
was
me.
it was never what I like for his body.
His shoulders
he's
and his
so
back.
big.
But he's always been
And
like
My
that.
back
would
and
just-
shoulders dominated. Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
chest
No,
never
you're
popped
right.
the way I liked it to pop. I know this
Oh,
is
the way you
Homer
like
Simpson.
it to pop. Where's Homer Simpson?
But what I'm saying is, I think now we're gonna look down the road and we're gonna say that this was like a good break, and he's
his
gonna
chest is gonna
and he's
pop?
finally he's gonna be doing the titty bouncing thing, bang bang bang. He's gonna be fucking
Yeah.
shredded, shoulders back to the 130s,
I mean, the
think
peck,
it'd be
the
fine.
peck, the peck popping, Joe.
I mean,
peck popping. Yeah,
I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to. Is I'm looking forward to building everything back up together again and
Yeah,
building
yeah.
it up equally. And when I say equally, I mean upper body only. Because I mean, listen, this whole doing legs once a week thing, I think that's probably not going to happen. I know we did promise the people, and we did do 1 or 2 leg days together. That shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? We're over that bullshit.
we do got a bunch of super chats.
All right,
I'll
let's get to
them. And some of them you'll be able to go into more in depth about, because I know you want to talk
As I
about.
take a sip out of the brand new red GAINZ o'clock tumbler, which is available at robertfrank615.com. Go ahead, Joe.
Jesus Christ. Convert 313 $5 dono says, "What's happening with your surgeries, Frank? My dad may need his bladder removed after a malignant tumor was found. You're strong, dude. You got this, Frank." So Rob's going to end up getting into that in a little while about everything that's going to be happening, that's already happened, and where he's going from here. So he'll get to that in a few minutes.
Yep.
Riding with Rowdy. Now, we mentioned earlier, Rob, about the air horn. So
Yeah.
he did a $100 super chat.
And he actually says, "Let's hear that horn,
Yeah, I
mother
love it.
truckers."
He didn't even ask anything.
Yeah.
He wanted to hear the horn.
There you go. He just wants to hear the horns. Riding with Rowdy. Thank you, my friend.
Yo, Rowdy gets a little sauced up off a little,
Yeah, there we go. I see Vincent Baffa. Am I on schedule here, Joe?
You are,
We're on the
yep,
right?
yep.
All right. Vincent Baffa, one of our God Amongst Men members, says, "Love the channel." And you, Rob. Much love to you, brother. So thank you, Vincent. Big John Nelson. Rob battling for 8 weeks and still reads better than Joey. Shaking my head. That is true. Mickey Stacks, $5 dono, says, "Rob is back. Joey's still fat. MBJ is still fine. And Ray is still the man. Let's go." So I see no lies detected there, Mickey. Everything is pretty much on point. Rich from Maggio says 150 and going up, revealing that chest a little, though. Keep it up. You'll be 200 plus in no time. Well, Rich, that is the goal. as swole is the goal. But
Miss Nevin says, you sound much better, which obviously
does.
you do
A
sound
lot
significantly better.
yeah, I mean,
What's your,
I'm not
oh-
in the hospital fucking dying.
But
feel
even
like
last week, you sounded
You
weak.
sounded fucking awful. And
Yeah,
you
I
had some-
wasn't.
Last week was
I
a
wasn't
bad
good.
week.
Yeah, last week was a bad week. I'm having good days and bad days that are bouncing back and forth. But for the most part, the first hour of every day is always interesting because I'm not shitting myself during the night anymore. I'm not having these episodes where I'm making a mess of my bed pad, or what do you call that?
It's a bad
A
pad.
bed pad, whatever. Yeah, I'm damn near 50 years old using a bed pad. But I'm not like having accidents during the night. But when I wake up in the morning, for the past 4 or 5 days, I've had the urgency to take a shit, like have to go to the bathroom like a normal person would drop a deuce in the morning. But what's coming out is not stool, it's blood and mucus and whatever.
Is that supposed to happen?
It is,
No, I'm
but
saying
it
you still
isn't.
go to when you have a bag, you still go to the bathroom.
No,
So he's not having stool.
it's not stool. It's
I don't wanna
mucus.
interrupt you.
It's mucus and blood from the remaining couple inches
Yeah.
of colon that they left.
But I'm saying that's what people who have colonoscopy bags, they still sit down and stuff still comes out once in a while.
Only because
Yes
of that.
and no, because they can't. He still has ulcerative colitis in the rectal stump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the little piece that they left, he still has ulcerative colitis.
and
So
it's still
yes
wreaking havoc down there.
And no. So honestly, if it stays the way that he's describing, it's actually okay. If it gets, to that bright and if it gets worse, that's where it.
They're
becomes an
concerned
issue.
about the color that is on the toilet paper when I'm wiping. It's bright red, and bright red blood is no bueno for what I have. It's like they want to see that darker color blood, or they want to see no blood at all, or they just want to see that your colon is always going to produce mucus and shit like that, and it's got to come out somewhere. So it is going to come out of my ass.
That's what I'm saying. It's people with colonoscopy bags, it's stuff still comes out.
Now, when you
not-
say colonoscopy bags, you mean this
Well,
ileostomy
he
thing,
doesn't
that,
have
that
a
little fucking
colonoscopy
shit
bag.
bag I have?
Yeah, the shit
He
bag
has an
thing.
ileostomy bag.
Okay, what's the difference?
I mean, a colonoscopy bag, I guess, would be from your colon. He has an ileostomy, which is made from the different part of the colon.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is
I don't
people,
know. I'm not a doctor.
I guess what I'm
but
saying is people who don't go to the bathroom anymore, like Rob's saying he doesn't.
he's never
right?
gonna have poop come out of his asshole, if that's what you're asking.
I'm asking, does everyone forever then, like, assume some people who have the bag forever, do they always sit down and always stuff comes out like little something or
No,
other?
he still has the ulcerative colitis that's still not healed.
So like they will never like those people just don't sit on a toilet bowl. I guess is what I'm
Well,
trying to get
those
at.
people probably respond to steroids and the other type of treatments, which Rob clearly did not respond to.
Yeah.
So they're doing just the biologics.
Watch your mouth now. There are certain kind of steroids that I respond greatly to. Just not the ones that fucking help my colon.
Yeah. I'm just gonna bypass that one. But so it really, it
How soon
honestly
can we
depends on him.
do some treatments?
Yeah.
Not for a long time, if not ever.
No,
All right,
it's not
so-
going to be if not ever.
So now what? So you sit down, still a little bit red. You said right?
Yeah, it's coming out. There's shit coming out. And not shit like actual shit, but just whatever's in there is coming out. And it's just, the doctors, they're no selling it. They're just like, just keep an eye on it, keep an eye on it, keep an eye on it type thing. And again, I guess just because there's still shit in there that's not completely healed. Yes, there's going to be some stuff that wants to come out. But it's been coming out every morning, and it seems like it's starting to pick up, which is what's scaring me, because I went weeks without it happening. And now all of a sudden it wants to start happening again, which kind of fucking freaks me out. It almost makes you feel like you're going backwards. You know what I mean? But the surgeons, the doctors, the GIs, they keep saying you're going to take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 3 steps forward, 1 step back, 4 steps forward. So I got to just keep remembering that. And, dude, it is what it is. But we did want to thank our sponsors who have been sticking with us through this time. I did get an email from both Lucy and Blue Chew, who was both asked, like, dude, when are you coming back? Because this guy that reads your shit is the drizzling shits, and they were thinking about pulling the sponsorship. But since I am back in the seat and we are here let's give a big plug to one of our great sponsors. And again, they wouldn't be great sponsors if our listeners did not go and support. But one of them is Lucy Nicotine. And it is a company founded by Caltech scientists and former smokers looking for a better, cleaner nicotine alternative. Finally, tobacco alternatives that do not suck. Researched and developed for 3 years to be made for people, not patients, Lucy has created a nicotine gum that comes in 3 delicious flavors: wintergreen, cinnamon, and pomegranate. Lucy also has a lozenge with 4 milligrams of nicotine in cherry ice flavor. Each and every flavor actually tastes great. It's convenient, discreet, and products can be enjoyed anywhere, on flights, at work, at the gym, or even on the go. Now, it's 2021. Get rid of your cigarettes, unplug your vape, throw out your dip, and get some Lucy nicotine gum or lozenges. A subscription to Lucy comes directly to you each month. It's simple. You don't have to leave your house because Lucy has delivery down pat. Glorious. Damn, that sounded so bad. Glorious.
There you go.
House of Gains. Podcast listeners, all you have to do is go to lucy.co. Forget the M. It's just C-O. And use the promo code GAINZ, G-A-I-N-Z, as in zebra, to get 20% off all products, including the gum and lozenges. That's lucy.co, promo code GAINZ at checkout. I do have to let you guys know that this is a product that contains nicotine derived from tobacco. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Be sure to go to lucy.co and use the promo code GAINZ. So we would like to thank them, of course, and without you guys going over and showing our sponsors love, they wouldn't be sponsors for much longer. So we want to thank you guys for doing your job and going over and supporting. MBJ bounced. I don't know where she went. Maybe to refill her drink. Maybe to, I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she went to drop a deuce. Oh, no, she's back.
I do have something to share.
Go ahead.
So I got a DM from, I think, a week or two ago podcast when they were talking about grannies and me and removing their dentures. So someone sent me one called A Castle of Grayskull. Does anybody at the table have any idea what a Castle of Grayskull is?
Castle of Grayskull to me is what? He-Man, that's where Skeletor lived, right? Or is that where He-Man lived?
It's where Skeletor lived.
Skeletor lived? No, He-Man was in the Castle of Grayskull, wasn't he? Oh, no, maybe that was Skeletor. I don't know. Someone in the live stream let us know.
Yeah, it was He-Man by the power of Grayskull. So, yeah, that's where He-Man.
Power of Grayskull.
Yeah, that was He-Man.
Oh, Snake, wasn't it Skull Mountain?
Skull Mountain, probably.
That's where Skeletor lived, yeah.
But so, a Castle of Grayskull is this. When an older woman takes out her dentures and goes down on you, you pull out and ejaculate on her face. Then you throw her dead husband's ashes on her.
What the fuck? What kind of, who sent that to you?
One of the podcast listeners.
Jesus Christ, you morbid fucks.
I cried. No, this is like a Brett
Castle Grayskull.
Castle Grayskull.
You know, since we're talking about sexual things, I signed up for an OnlyFans this morning.
Of course you did.
Shocker.
You love spending your money on it.
Dude, just do me a favor. You know, we used to do baddie with a fatty. I want you guys to go to this Instagram page and no, do not harass her. Do not say I sent you. Don't do any of that shit. Just go take a peek, right? The name is Big Nino 100, I believe.
Why does that sound like a dude?
That sounds like a
It's not, bro.
That is a
Big
fucking
Nino?
dude. Big
God.
Nino?
Big Nina, but Big Nino?
Big
Are you
Nino.
sure it's not Nina?
Hold on, I'm going to go to it now. 'Cause
No,
that's
this
all
shit
I
is
need.
Big Nino.
It is Big Nino,
It
100.
is Big Nino 100. Ray, you going to tell me that girl is not smoking
Wait,
hot?
that is not. Listen, there's I don't know.
He actually
any
looks like the type of dude that your brother talks to. Or
This
would
chick?
Talk to.
Yo,
Bro.
I want to see.
Okay. All right, Rob.
Big Nino.
Rob.
Rob,
Yeah.
he looks like the type of chick that Vinny would talk to.
You said he?
Speak of that.
It's not a he.
Yo.
I know that because I signed up for the OnlyFans, and trust me, that part of the body is not there. Okay.
Well, not there
Why?
anymore.
Why can't I respond to people on the live stream? Because I want to tell Vincenzo
Are
to
you
suck it.
Are you
and I
signed?
Can't
Are you
respond.
signed in on your own name? You have to be signed in on YouTube.
I don't have a YouTube.
Well, then that's why you can't respond. Whose name are you going to respond under? Like, what would it say as your alias if you don't sign in?
I don't know.
Just it'll say
think of something.
unknown. Yeah, you got to be signed in.
Yeah, you got to be signed in order. To
Anyway.
Maybe it'll
comment
be
on
Big
YouTube.
Nino. What's it called?
On Instagram, Big Nino 100.
Big Nino. Next week, Joey's gonna call him. Oh, bro, I found this new Instagram. Her name is Joshua Smith. Whoa, she's so hot.
No,
Dude.
it's just people always, dude. I get people that literally send me OnlyFans like links to like they're like, yo, I know you like it, but I just stumbled across this one on TikTok, then I went on Instagram, and then I signed up. I subscribe for a month and then I cancel because really, do I need to see you for more than a month? No, but anyway, what else, Rob? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I was talking to Frank today, our videographer, and I was like, hey, listen, I'm very close to being able to go back to the gym to, do some light shit. Now, the GI said I could go back. Now, the surgeon is telling me kind of like hold off for another week or so. So I don't know if me and you are going to be starting back up next week or not, but maybe the following. But I did talk to Frank, and I was like, yo, listen, dude, let's start getting some of this footage cracking because we want to get some before footage. So Frank may come to the house and do some shit here. Maybe watch us change my fucking bag. Maybe watch how I drop a deuce, which Ray had the pleasure of.
I'm sorry, change how
you change all my shit. Or maybe Wally, if Wally's still coming. Shout out to Wally, our home nurse.
I love Wally.
Yeah,
Although
I
I
love
do
Wally.
Wally's job for him. This week, I'm not doing his job for him.
Yeah, Wally is our home nurse.
It's a guy.
It's a dude.
It's a
yeah,
guy.
yeah, he's awesome. And also shout out to Steve Gotti, who surprisingly listens to the podcast and has been keeping up to date with all the shenanigans and all the bullshit that has been going on with me.
You don't tell him, so he's like,
Well, I mean, I don't talk to Steve as much as I used to, and
You've had a lot going on.
I've had a lot going on, and he works a job with many hours and a lot of responsibility, so I really don't talk to him as much as I did. But he's been keeping up with the podcast, which I hope you would hope that at this point, we've been doing this for 3 years, that more people would tune in each and every week. And instead of asking like the stupid question of, yo, what happened to you? Why are you sick? Why did you lose all this weight? Why are you wearing diapers? Why haven't you been on your podcast in over a month? I mean, I don't think I've missed one podcast entirely. I think I've called in on almost every one, if not every one.
I don't remember. But, dude, you got to realize people will always take the shortcut in life. Why listen to a podcast when I just ask you and you tell me real quick?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm not going to tell you.
I know, but they don't know any better. They're
Yeah.
going to take the shortcut. Because
I'm going to tell you, episode 151, I think that's where this all started, or maybe episode 150 or something. But yeah, we it is what it is.
So we're going to start doing videos again.
We're going to start doing videos, and not a video every time we go to the gym.
Duh.
But yeah, we're going to start back with the
Once a
workout
month type of
videos.
thing?
Yeah, and maybe it'll be more than once a month, just because we're hopefully in the beginning is where the progress really starts to kick in. But again, it's going to be 100% on that chicken patty. I can't fuck anything up with this second part of the surgery that's hopefully going to be coming up sooner rather than later. I'm hearing 6 months to a year. I'm liking 3 to 6 months. I've heard people as early as 4 weeks getting the correction. But the way that my little piece of colon is reacting, it's going to be a long fucking time before that. Joey, it looks like we are way backed up on Super Chats. Let's get to them.
John Nelson with a $5 dono says, tell OnlyFans that Joey sent you. Do not do that, please, whatever you do. We got a Sage Wave $5 dono says, when do the Robert Frank branded diapers drop in the merch store?
Ooh, that's an idea. That is an idea. Get some
Emojis on the
diapers
front.
with the emoji.
It could be for the grandmas that Ray bangs.
There you go.
Vlad Mabus 6898 $5 dono didn't say shit, just did a super chat. Phoenix Walters with a $5 dono says, Joey's trying to find Victoria's Secret on them only trans.
Only trans. Are you sure you're not going to onlytrans.com?
Listen, that was a woman, and she's
A
hot.
woman named Nino.
Dude, I don't know why. I don't know what you saw. It's a woman. The only thing I didn't like about the OnlyFans page, it was some trickery. You pay the money, and then like a lot of these girls are doing now. You know what I should do, dude? I should open up like.
Are they trying to upsell you?
They do. So you pay the money to get on, right? So this particular one was $15 a month, but did a special today, so I hopped on the special,
Oh,
It
yeah.
was like $6 or something for the month today. So I was like, ooh, now's the time. Boom, subscribe. Now, once you're in, though, yeah, there's upsells. It was like additional money to see. Like you're only seeing snippets of like the whole thing. Like she's like completely naked and shit in photos, but if you're talking videos, you had to pay money. So
I feel like this is a lot of justification for the fans only.
there's no justification. I sign up for that shit. My wife is like knows that this.
Yeah, she pays for your food, so you can pay for fans.
Dude, I fucking dude. She was watching a Patreon video. Let's just how do I say this without being too graphic or anything? Let's put it this way. She was doing Patreon recently. She was doing fucking Peloton on the bike, and she did a video, and the guy looks like Ray. Okay.
Oh boy.
She said. She literally was like, Joe, you have to watch this video. This is like the finest guy I've ever seen in my life. I was like,
Man.
what? I did not know that you were interested.
He's got chocolate fever.
I was
How
like,
about
no,
that?
good for you. That's fine. And the guy was. He was fucking yoked out of his mind, black dude, fucking shredded. I was like, all right, listen, I can get shredded, but I can't turn black for you.
Yeah, you can. Just
Rob
look at
does.
how Rob was.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
I was pretty dark at one point.
My dad said I can do fans only if I make $1 million a year on it.
I mean, it's not
possible.
that difficult, to be honest with you.
Definitely possible.
I like that I'm almost 31
And it's OnlyFans.
I don't need permission from my husband. I need it from my father.
But yeah, you could, dude. That's not that difficult to do. What else we got on here? Oh, hey Rob. Actually, this is from Retro Fitness.
Oh, we got Mike Marinaccio in the house. Mike, MBJ, who I told you stole my Retro Fitness hoodie, is wearing it right now.
I am.
On the
And
live
I
stream.
think-
I don't know if you could see that or not, but Mike sent us over a.
he did because he said, "Wife's
nice
looking
hoodie.
good in the retro hoodie. Would you like me to send you another
Yes,
one, my friend?"
it's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
she's just going to steal it, Mike. So whatever you send, she's taking it.
This
So
is the most.
just know it ain't going to me.
This is the most comfortable, most cozy, soft sweatshirt I've ever had.
Rob,
No
you
bullshit.
mentioned that we were likely to go there, right?
Yeah. So once we go back into the footage of getting back in shape, getting back into the gym, and just showing all the progress. People will like to see progress, and they'll sit there, I think, and we'll watch a 15, 20-minute video start to finish of someone's journey of getting back to jacked, right?
And retro fitness in what city?
Fairfield, I'm sure I haven't asked personally for permission yet, but I believe that after hours, maybe on a Sunday, after the gym closes, Mike wouldn't mind if we came down for an hour and just did a little filming and, plugged the gym, of course, and anything he wanted to plug while we were down there and just, get a little lift in. And
the good thing is the podcast now, the podcast Instagram page now has a swipe up link,
right, yeah,
which is something we've been dying for. Once you hit 10,000 followers, you get the swipe up link. Obviously, all of Rob's other pages broke 10,000 fucking years ago, but
Right.
the podcast page now is over 10,000, so we could honestly now start doing links and stuff,
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to that because
Yeah.
we do a lot of stuff.
Joey,
Yeah.
did you sleep on the couch the other night?
Huh?
Where is this going, right?
I just want to know if you slept on the couch.
This is
There was-
always coming out of left field.
Recently, I did sleep on a couch.
when you
one-
found out that your wife was a nigga lover?
Why would you
What is that? What? Say that again.
Do not say that.
Listen.
And
Well, I'm just curious.
listen, that I slept on the couch last week because
After you found out.
No, Ray, that's not what happened. I was proud of her. I don't care who she likes. That doesn't mean shit to me.
There are some good.
Well, you said that you were like surprised that she was into
Well,
that. You
because
know? So,
because I know her history and she's never hooked up with
She's
a black guy
married
before,
to a
obviously.
white
So
person.
What do you mean?
well,
Obviously.
Joe's
What does
kind
that
of like the furthest looking thing from white. So
mean? I mean, Joe doesn't.
Joey's
really
probably
look
closer to
white.
my DNA than he is to
You're
No,
like, I
that
know
is-
the
her
Caucasians,
history.
you know?
I'm saying, like, obviously, when you look back, she's never had like a black boyfriend before, so I was obviously surprised. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. The guy's fucking jacked. I don't blame her. What do you want? I mean,
I want to know who it was.
I'll have her ask
Yeah,
her for the
I
like a screenshot or some shit.
Yeah, she
But-
probably saved it in her phone.
Yeah, but just be advised, the word
Used
that
it
Ray
at
just
night while
used.
you were on the couch.
Ray is black. He's allowed to say that, so don't think that any of us get away with saying that.
No,
I think it's a pretty legitimate question.
I would not sleep on a couch because of that, Ray. Why would I fucking do that?
Just wondering.
Rob would. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Look what you did, Ray.
Listen,
I'm gonna get yelled at after this podcast.
I have no idea what's going on. My medication is starting to kick in now, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on now?
So we Retro Fitness. So we're gonna obviously go back up there.
Yes.
We haven't
videos.
asked yet.
He just asked in the live stream.
Yeah, Mike, while you're there, Mike says Fairfield Retro is yours whenever you want it. There you go. Thank you, Mike.
Cool.
Appreciate that. Did we miss any?
We got a
donuts?
$5 from Mickey Stacks.
Okay. No, Merrill Coleman. I think you missed earlier.
Did I?
Yeah, Merrill Coleman says, "Did y'all see Ray smile on the down low?" He's like, "I'm gonna slide in there."
You know what
Joey's
he's smiling about?
What do you smile about?
What we were just talking about.
Now when
Their
Joey's
white
talking about his
legs.
wife, yeah.
And then there's another one for
That makes you happy?
Mickey Stacks. Ray should start in OnlyFans and pound some granny poontang.
Mickey, if you got the connect, man, I lost my job already since last week. So
Wait, you got a job last week and you lost it already?
yeah, I was working at the nursing home around the corner from my house.
Oh, yeah. No
That
wonder
was
you
my
lost
first
it.
job at a nursing home. Not the way you do it, but
So I have a couple of things written down here. I think a couple, most of them we went over already. The store. I just wrote down. Here's my what do you call them? Footnotes or what are the
You call
shorthand?
footnotes.
Shorthand, right?
Book notes?
What like waitresses and waiters use when they're writing down people's shit.
Yeah.
It says store crazy. So I think we already went over that already. RobertFrank615.com this entire month. Yes, I've been talking about the store more. Yes, I've been pushing the merch more. Yes, the marketing team has been doing their thing, and obviously the ambassadors that we have over on the store, RobertFrank615.com, have been doing their job to the fullest. So yes, we've been having an absolutely crazy month. Let's keep that crazy going in through May, because as I said before, I have nothing to fucking do all day. I can't drive. I can't go to the gym. So all I could do is pack up your merch with love and care and ship it out to you as soon as I possibly humanly can. So let's keep that going.
For anyone interested in cameos, Rob, do you have any? Because I actually had somebody message me.
Yeah, I'm
Somebody messaged
getting
me
the
about
messages too about Mother's Day cameos. Listen, guys, I'm really not. You could hear my voice now. It's like not up to the
Yelling,
regular
yeah.
Rob. Yeah, I can't. And again,
also you use the muscles like in your like that's just
So that's
not
off
gonna
limits
be
for
a
right now.
thing. Yeah.
Just saying for anyone who's asking, because I did get some DMs. So you're obviously not doing that right now.
You paused your Cameo account?
yeah, I haven't been
Long
on
time
Cameo
ago.
in over a month.
I'll do them for you.
But yeah, I'm sure that's what people want. Get on there. You pay $75 for a Robert
show
Frank
it to you.
cameo, and MBJ will pop out.
I'll show it to
Yeah,
you.
that'll-
Up your price.
That'll work.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
That's OnlyFans.
That's the intro to OnlyFans. Yeah.
Yeah. So plug her OnlyFans on the cameo. Someone will be like, "Hey, can you wish my dad a happy birthday? He's a big fan.
I see.
He watches all your videos. We have a dog named Spike, and we live in Wyoming." And then MBJ will get on there, be like, "Go to my OnlyFans. Here's my tit. You'll see my other one if you go to OnlyFans."
And then I'll show the dummy's tit. That's what will happen.
Did you get Rob would literally listen when people do that as an OnlyFans subscriber? People like ask for refunds. They go crazy when people like fake what's on there, the content.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'm already getting hot just saying the word tit. I would never show my tit.
All right, Rob. We are as far as super chats go. You got a
We're all caught up? Oh,
Vladma Bus 6898 $5 donut says, "Stay strong, Rob. You're the king of GAINZ, brother."
Thank you.
And then you got a John Nelson $5 donut that says, "Joey, join me on the dark side. Seafood boil is lit as fuck."
Oh, jeez. Is that it for the super chats?
Yeah, we're going.
All right. So I did want to also say for Steel Supplements, okay, big shout out to them and everything that they've done for me throughout this time, these last 6-7 weeks, whatever it's been. Jason, I've had a conversation with Jason, the CEO founder. He's been a guest on our podcast 2 times. He says he just keeps reassuring me, Robert, we're focused on you getting better. Don't worry about fucking doing stories. Don't worry about plugging shit. Don't worry about talking about steel. Like, we are with you 100%. Do what you got to do. Get healthy. Get strong. Get yourself back together, and don't worry. So what I need you guys to do as a favor in return to me is continue to support SteelSup615.com. Continue to support the RF10 discount code, because then Steel knows that you're coming from me and not just from some random person or website or wherever you found a link. Again, that is steelsups615.com. And as you guys know, it's summertime is right around the corner. So if you guys want to get on your ultimate shred stacks right now, if you want the beach bod stacks, those are going out like hot fire or hot cakes. Or if you're just trying to bulk up right now and maybe do the ultimate mass stack. Maybe you're not into doing the really shred thing until later on in the summer. A lot of people don't start getting shredded until like August, September.
I'm gonna start mine a little late. Going on shredded soon.
Yeah,
I've been back at the gym now for almost a full month.
I'm starting Monday.
I'm taking the gym.
Yeah, in my house.
she's doing,
no, I didn't know if you meant like supplements. We were just talking about supplements.
No,
I'm saying
take supplements.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back on shredded using the promo code, of course.
There you go.
And Rob, did you by any chance? Probably not, because you've been sick. But Steel did a video recently of the warehouse. Holy shit, it's gigantic. They have a gym.
I can imagine.
They have a gym in the warehouse.
Their proteins are bomb.
Yeah.
Like when I work out and I like all the flavors are so good. I can take that. I love them.
It reminds me of the gym / merch store / thing that we went to in California.
Okay,
up in Sacramento. It's similar to that. I mean, it's fucking monstrous. It's crazy.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I can't wait to go back down there. I mean, I was training to go back down there to do a part 2 to a Back to Jacked video, but that was when I was fat going back to Jacked. Now I'm fucking AIDS patient going to hopefully look like something a little bit more of something of a brand ambassador of a fitness supplement company. So I did want to say thank you to them. And again, RF10, that's how they know that I sent you. And last but not least, I know I'm going to sound like a dick for saying this, and people are going to get upset with me.
Oh, no.
The amount of people that have been sending me messages, and I've been breezing through them. I haven't been reading them all together because there's just so many. And now that we have 3 different pages, we have the RF Merch 615, we got the Glorious Podcast, and we got the regular Robert Frank page. We got all the different emails that people are finding of people telling me their story about ulcerative colitis. Unless people, and they mark it, I know exactly what you're going through. Bro, the same thing happened to me. Unless you have had 2 emergency surgeries, 2 perforations, you've lost 79 pounds, been back to the ER, 1 or 2 times since I've been home.
3.
3 times since I've been back. We don't have the same thing. We may both have ulcerative colitis, but I'll ask him. I was like, have you perforated? Like, did you need surgery? No, I haven't needed surgery yet, thank God. Okay, then we don't have the same thing. It's like, okay, like we both have cold symptoms. We got a runny nose, a sore throat, and a cough. There are different levels to this shit. You know what I mean? So please, guys, you got to stop with the, like, I know what you're going through, like exactly what you, because you really don't. You don't know what I'm going through unless you've had exactly the same symptoms and everything and surgeries and everything like that I've dealt with and have been going through. So I'm not trying to be mean, but the amount of them that are coming in, and I know ulcerative colitis is something that a lot of people have. And like I said, there are levels to ulcerative colitis, and it's a fucked up disease. Not gonna lie. From people that have where they've never needed surgery, they deal with shit that I wouldn't want to deal with. But
it's just not the same.
It's just not. It's not the same. You know what I mean? It's not the same sore throat that someone with a cold has. You know what I mean? There's like someone that just has a regular cold, and then there's someone with AIDS. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit different.
Like, hey, you still have your colon, and that's a big thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people too, they get offended when I don't tell them right away what's wrong with me. I'll be doing a live stream, and they'll be like, "Hey, what happened to you?" I'm like, "You don't listen to our podcast," and then people are getting butthurt about that. Oh, he won't tell you what happened to him unless you listen to his podcast. Well, no shit. You should be listening to the podcast anyway.
Even when people like in our family like says like, "Hey, what happened with Rob?" My mom literally says, "Go to the podcast."
Yeah, go to the podcast. Here's the link. Like, fucking do some research. You know what I mean? Like, we can't give you the answers to the test all the fucking time.
Well, it's similar to the fuck did I just blank out what I was just gonna say? What What the fuck am I talking? I literally just blanked on what I
Well,
was trying to tell
I'll
you.
pick you up because people are like, they really like, they've unfollowed me because of it. Because
That's ridiculous.
Got it. Okay, so remember how I was just telling you, like, when you post on social media, like, some people recommend posting 8 times a day because people don't see shit. So that's the same concept here. Like, people don't always see your shit. So even though you've been in the hospital 6 weeks, they might. Well, who knows what they were going through the last 6 weeks that now all of a
And
sudden.
also, too, people
they're finding
follow.
out.
Some people follow thousands of people or
Yeah.
hundreds of people.
Yeah.
So I can imagine how that and like stories would get missed.
Yeah.
right.
I find that when I check my stuff, like at the end of the day, when I'm like done with work, like everything's already gone. Like I barely see stories.
You have to spam the shit out of people, and you're not known for doing that.
No.
So when you say people should know, I mean, dude, so much shit's going on. There's days where I miss shit, and then I'm like, I never fucking saw that because this was a crazy day. And then who knows what's going on? Like, you've just missed 6 weeks of your life.
Right.
So I don't know, man. It's hard.
But
to
I
tell
feel like
that.
if people are like, if they're interested and they follow pretty much to a T everything Bradley Martin does. Let's just take Bradley Martin, for example, because he's kind of like in the same genre type thing. Social media personality. Obviously, he's a lot bigger than me, but people know like why Bradley Martin is in the hospital. They know because he'll post something on his Instagram with a picture of him giving the do sign in his hospital fucking, what do they call it? Gown, scrubs, whatever the fuck they give you.
Gown.
Yeah, when you're in there, he'll do that and people will know why he's in there. It doesn't take people 7 weeks to realize, which is going back to the interview that I read from, or the interview that I watched from Kurt Cobain, who it was genius how he said that like he was not looking for new fans. He wasn't looking for a new audience. He wasn't looking for new people to buy his shit. He wanted the people that already fucks with him, which is what I've been saying forever. I like the people that fucks with us anyway. And if you listen to the podcast, that means you fucks with us. You fucks with Ray, you fucks with Joe, you fucks with MBJ. Hopefully you don't fuck MBJ, because then that would be adultery, and then I'd have to find a lawyer.
Well, at
and
some point.
yeah.
I'd have to
some
help
point
you
what?
spur the body.
Oh, where that
At
was
some
going.
point, MBJ has to get it, so Rob's got to get a little better.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, my shit's been broken. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's what
to
I'm
tell
here
you.
for. Friends helping
Yeah.
friends. you
Friends
know?
helping friends.
No.
Speaking of maybe me getting some help in the near future, I think we have something for that, Joey.
This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Oh,
Guys,
what a segue.
it's been a hell of a year. Personally, I feel like I've aged 12 years over the last 12 months. And if you're like me, you're feeling your age more than you used to, especially in the bedroom. It's time to snap out of it. Spring is here, and it's time to get sprung with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting online at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online. Blue Chew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredient and strength for your prescription. Don't like swallowing pills? No problems here. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA, and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. That's BlueChew.com, BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners.
Oh, so special, baby.
Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code GAINZ at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. GAINZ. That's BlueChew.com, promo code GAINZ to receive your first month free. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Thank you so much, Blue Chew, and yeah, we'll be chewing up some Blue Chew in a couple of weeks, hopefully, maybe sooner than that. Now, I did notice a comment here. It says, who is it by? It was Chris Winterroud, who says all of your YouTube videos go away after like 10 minutes. Now, Chris, that is by design. The live streams that we do randomly throughout the week, they are a you gotta be there type of thing. They don't stay up on my channel because it's like a you gotta be there type thing. However, all of the Glorious House of Gains podcast live streams that you are watching right now, they do disappear as well. However, they get uploaded to Patreon YouTube.com/Robert Frank 615. So you could always enjoy the playback. There are some people that would rather watch us than listen to us. I know one of our good buddies, he goes to bed every night watching a podcast. Like he'll put it on the TV and he'll fall asleep watching a podcast.
Speaking of one of our good buddies, Nick Santora.
Yeah.
$5 super chat.
There we go.
He said, forgot what I was going to say. Anyways, here's a dono. Much love.
Thanks, Nick. Appreciate that.
Wait, there was someone in the chat who said that they literally watched the podcast with what was going on with Rob, why he was having a baby. Like, if he can do that, then anybody can do that.
Everybody should be listening. And again, there's certain things that you should do in life. You should pay your bills. You should take care of your kid. Like, people brag. There's that running joke. I forget, what was it? Chris Rock? Who was it? He's like, people brag about shit that they're normal, that they should be doing. It's like, I pay my bills. You're supposed to pay your bills. Like, I take care of my kids. Like, you're supposed to take care of your damn kids. I listen to the Glorious House of Gains podcast. You should be listening to the Glorious House of Gains podcast. I don't have time to listen to podcasts. What's your commute to work? Most people commute, 15, 20 minutes to work?
Yeah.
Listen, you bang out 40 minutes of the show on your way and back and forth to work. You listen to the other 20 minutes on your lunch break. We don't go too long.
Or while you're working out.
Or while you're working out, you're doing cardio. You just have it playing in during the day while you're running errands or whatever. Joey, where are we at in terms of length? Because I'm starting to fade out here.
So right now we're at about 49 minutes.
Okay.
That's pretty good for your first one back.
Yeah, you know what? This is pretty good. I'm proud of myself.
Mickey Stacks up for $2 dono said Steel 88 Bollock is a game changer.
There you go. I love it. Love it.
As far as super chats, we are all caught up. I know you said you're struggling, obviously, so we'll keep it to less than 10 minutes, Rob, and then we'll get off.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything else? Because I know what we said, that we were supposed to go back to normalcy and not talk about my doctor visits. Obviously, people want to know and recap of what's been going on. And again, but we do have to get back to talking about some relevant shit.
Well, because in terms of updates for you, is there anything significant that anybody would want to know?
No, just that hopefully within the next week or so, I could start going back to the gym. That would be huge for my mental state. That would be huge for
Which means
my
not
physical
lifting
state.
more than 10 pounds.
Yeah,
well,
it's going to be light. I'm going to have to fucking, he was very specific when he said no abs. No abdominal shit, no
which
core
you've
shit.
never done anyway.
Yeah, you don't do that anyway.
And no leg shit,
Which you don't do.
No,
anyway.
which I don't do
perfect.
anyway. So boom, we're good to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What's the
obviously,
matter? I see the look on your face.
I guess you're.
Because he takes things from certain, like, in this stage, there's a lot of doctors and surgeons who are involved. So there's some surgeons who say, sure, go ahead, do it. But that's not a surgeon. That's not somebody who's going to be operating on him to do the reversal. So whoever's doing the reversal is going to be the one to give the okay to go to the gym, because they're going to be the ones who essentially fix him.
Well, I think what's going to
That's
happen.
just my opinion.
I think what'll happen the first couple of weeks, he'll go and he'll be more of like a life coach for me, or whether it's Ray or whatever. He'll probably try to lift some weights, and then he's going to realize
I'm going to be gassed. I'm going to be winded. I'm going to be like
it's like plus
But
lifting
those are
5
things,
pounds.
Like, they don't want you to get winded. They don't want you to get like that.
Well, that's why I'm saying he wouldn't. He's going to be more just he's in the environment that he loves.
He's going to work out kind of like how Joey
He's gonna be
Joey
me.
does when he's
should.
with us.
Fucking hanging out.
He should go there, lift a couple of weights,
Lift a couple
and then
things
go home.
and-
Yeah.
Plus, we don't do so in terms of him even getting injured or anything. We don't even do free weights. We do all machines. So realistically, he's going to be sitting there and he'll feel the weight. It's not like he's going to drop anything on himself. It's
Yeah.
like we do all fucking machines. So he'll be fine. I'll make sure he doesn't do anything fucking stupid.
He has to get off the pain meds before he does anything.
Listen,
So-
and I know how to get myself back into it. I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'm not going to ego lift or anything like that, because again, believe me, I want to get rid of this shit.
Yeah.
More than anybody, more than you want me to get rid of this shit. I want this shit gone. There's going to be nothing that's going to get in the way of that. But I do have to go back to the gym. I do have to get back to some
eventually
normalcy of myself. You know what I mean?
And speaking of the gym, Mickey Stacks with a $3 dono says Joey can't see his own cannoli. And you know what?
I love cannoli.
That's actually not true. I almost texted the group chat today that I saw my dick again when I was peeing today at a urinal.
Really?
What you
Had it
don't
look.
normally see?
I don't
want
normally
to talk
see
about
it,
this.
no.
This is
No,
weird.
normally I see my stomach. What do you mean? Well, listen, you're at this table. Sorry, this is what we talk about.
Yeah.
So normally no, I can't see my dick. 'Cause
Joey
my
talks
stomach's
about
in the
dicks
way.
a lot here, especially some dude named Nino. He just signed
Like
up to his
bro.
OnlyFans.
Dick.
I've been going to the gym. I've been chugging water.
Yeah.
My boss got me on this thing where like he gets up every like hour and a half and he drinks water. So I've been trying to drink at least 64 ounces while I'm at work, and it actually works. Like it does, because I've been getting these pounding headaches at night because I'm dehydrated. You know, I went to the gym today before I came here.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Good
I did.
for you, man.
I've been making sure I do a minimum on the
And
stairs.
you said it was sweat when you got down. I
No,
mean,
that
you said
was
you
rain.
said it was rain.
That was
it
rain.
was probably sweat.
Well, what I did was, as soon as I got off of work, I went to the gym. I did triceps today. Triceps are the one muscle you can feel no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Like you always feel a pump. And then I did the Stairmaster. I did 1,100 stairs.
Nice.
And then that took me like 23 minutes, and then I did 10 more minutes on.
Good shit. I can't walk upstairs without getting winded.
Well, you'll get back to it, but dude, I'm the same way. So now I'm getting back into it, and yeah, the dieting. I've been doing the fucking these meal prep things at nighttime. So like I have small portions, and like
How you been doing at work?
I'm good because I had like today I had steak, and then I had a salad. So I had salad for the one meal.
Your
and steak for the other.
Instagram stories be telling conflicting stories.
What?
Joe.
Because I bought cookies.
Yeah,
Dude, listen.
I saw that.
Those cookies have 15 carbs in one of them. So if I want a cheat meal or something, I'll have one of those. They're not that terrible for you. I'm telling you, I can feel it. And yeah, I've been quiet about it because I don't want people to say, oh yeah, here he goes again. But I'm actually, by the way, I'm doing a Tough Mudder in September. They're actually doing a Tough Mudder September 11th, which is the 20-year anniversary of 9/11.
Wow.
Which is bananas. I'm doing it. There's one in Englishtown. So I'm going to start running again because I want to do that. It's 10 miles, 25 obstacles. I've done 2 of those before prior to becoming a fat piece of shit 8 years ago up until now. But yeah, I'm ready, Rob. I'm ready for you to come back. We just got to be careful. We can't do
Rob
anything
gets
stupid.
vanilla milkshakes every day. From
Yeah, I've been drinking
McDonald's.
milkshakes.
Well,
every
good. We
day
can
to try to
switch.
gain
We can
some
not
weight.
switch.
good.
We're gonna switch roles
Who
because
drives to McDonald's and not get a cheeseburger and french fries? So, like, literally
Her.
3 times a week, I'm getting McDonald's cheeseburger and french fries.
That's her
Like,
fault.
for
though.
yourself.
You should have
I've
more
eaten
self-control.
McDonald's-
Yeah.
I've eaten McDonald's more time in the past week and a half that he's been home than I have in 5 years.
You can't just go there and get a milkshake.
No, it's like staring at me.
You have.
There you go.
Oh
You
yeah,
have no
look who's talking.
self-control. I'm just saying. I mean, I can go to Sonic and just get a drink. Plus, I'm a new person now. I saw my
You can
dick
go to
today.
Sonic. The last 3 times you came here at Sonic, you had 12 wings, jalapeno
Okay,
poppers.
boneless wings are healthy for you.
No,
God.
they're not. They're breaded.
No, they're not. Those aren't breaded.
Boneless
I
wings are
just ate
breaded.
them today.
Okay,
from
they're a
Sonic.
little breaded.
They're very
All right, moving on. What else you want to talk about, Rob?
Liffle Christ with a $2 dono. Love you, Rob. Glad to see you back, big man. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you here in the live stream as well, Nick. Appreciate you. Anthony Clark, $5 dono, says, Joey, Nick wanted to know when your All Natty Women shirt is coming out. Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
Pat R, Low Fat Pat, says, glad you're back, brother. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate you, my man. Pat looking jacked as always. And yeah, there is one other thing that I wanted to mention, and just because I don't know why Pat made me think of this. There is a new shirt that is available right now. It's a Patreon exclusive as of now, but since we're all family here in the live stream, I'll let you guys know about it as well. And then obviously the playback of the podcast, people listening probably tomorrow or through the weekend, you guys will know about it as well. There is a new shirt dropping next week. It's going to be shipping out on or about May 7th, but it is available for pre-sale right now, and it is very simple. It just says unfuckwithable on the front of the shirt. So it is the new shirt, and that is for people who have no fucks to give. They ran out of fucks, and they can't be fucked with. They are unfuckwithable. So I know a few of the Patreon bros have already scooped one up when I dropped that earlier this afternoon, but it is available on robertfrank615.com. Tomorrow, the management team and the advertising team should be sending out a nice little blast email. I haven't seen it yet, or I don't even know what they're going to be talking about in it. But make sure you guys are on the lookout for that. And again, thank you for all the support. Ray, is there anything that you wanted to talk about before we bounce?
We haven't heard from Ray. Anything,
I know.
anything
What's going on
you?
with you,
Just
man?
hanging out tonight, man. Just kind of taking it in.
What about your? I've been seeing your fitness stuff. Are you like? You think you're going to be like Jack City this summer?
I think I'm probably going to be in the best shape that I've been in a long time.
Yeah. What about body fat? Are you trying to get muscular or no fat?
I'm just working out,
Just
and we'll see
going?
what happens. Yeah, but
You
I
go
think that-
alone?
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have time to wait for people. Like, people say that they want to go, and then I'll sit there and I'll wait, and then they don't show up, or come up with an excuse. Like, listen, I'm there every day. Sometimes if I got to go, I'll go twice a day if somebody hits me up. So, sometimes I go early in the morning, and if somebody hits me up in the afternoon, I'll go. So it doesn't matter, man. There's no set time really for me to go to the gym. I just know that I need to go get it in. And I can see it, I stepped on the scale today, and I haven't been eating enough. And I stepped on the scale today at 200. But I was stuck at like 195 for the longest. But I started, upping my meals, and I'm starting to put the weight on. And I looked, I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling a little thick, a little juicy.
Oh, look at your chest bouncing.
Yeah,
You seeing
so
that?
That's what Joey wants for Rob.
I'm in
Turns
pretty
him
decent
on.
shape. So this summer is going to be, I'm gonna look like a whole
nice.
problem.
Yeah.
Joey, does Nino make his chest bounce?
Rob,
Yeah.
Rob, this is a smoking hot chick.
right.
I'll show you pictures when we get off.
Listen, before we do go, keep that going up, Ray. And I know Ray said that it may be a delayed shred this summer. You're still trying to put on a
Yeah,
little
I still
bit.
want to put on a little bit. So yeah, it's going to because I started cutting too early.
You got time. Yeah, that's
I
what
started
happens.
cutting too
We
early. I
all
was
do.
cutting too early, and I was like, damn, I'm 190 pounds. But I had abs, and things were looking real good. And I was like,
I still got
I
time.
still got time. So yeah,
Have you guys been seeing any of the news about the world opening up in July? There's all this shit that's coming out that they're going to everything will be open in July.
It better.
whether it
Even
is
when
or
I
it
see
isn't,
it.
I'm still going to put in this
Well,
work.
no, for sure. But I do.
Like no mask.
So I didn't get into too much detail. They're just saying 100% open everything, which obviously is cool. Let's start with that. I don't know what the mask thing is, but when I was just watching the NFL draft tonight, like there's a bunch of people that don't have masks on and shit, but they're like hurting people where they're like, these are the vaccinated people, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. They better not start segregating us and shit.
That's
where
what
I'm
they're
like,
doing. They're giving people
Oh, yeah,
who have
they're
where
both
it's
the
like,
vaccines
I'm
like
not
special
getting
privileges.
it. So I'm like, I can't do shit. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, but I think this summer is going to be back to normal. At least definitely towards the very end of it. I'm thinking August, it's going to be pretty normal. So, which for you, I'm happy about, Rob, because that gives you some more time to get back to, back to getting fit. Now, obviously, I don't expect you to be shredded, but you should have enough weight on where we can go out and you'll feel comfortable, I would think.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm hoping so.
I'm about to whoop Vincenzo's ass. Wait till I see him.
All right, well, let's get
Listen,
off then.
before we do any of that, I will give them their due next week. But I did see since we've been doing the show, it looks like we have a new Juicy AF Patreon member, Brady Davis, just joined. So Brady, welcome to the family. And I think this is a good ending to the show. I'm glad I made it for the full hour. Are we at an hour yet?
We
Close to
are
it?
at actually exactly an hour. And
Okay.
Wendy's Wonderful World, you know what? I'm going to give her the air horns. With a $25 dono that says, happy you're back.
There you go. Well, thank you, Wendy. Appreciate that. Good to see you as always. And I did tell Patreon that next week we will bring back the mailbag. So the Ask the Bros segment mailbag will be back next week. I just didn't want to make any promises this week because I didn't know how much gas I was going to have in the tank. I'm glad I made it for the full hour. It looks like we've had a consistent 180 to 200 people in the stream for the most part tonight, which is awesome. And, we hope to continue to build that up. And again, I know people got shit to do on Thursday nights and people listen to the playbacks, which those numbers have been through the roof over the past couple of weeks. And again, that's without me being on the show. So you guys really have been picking up the slack and keeping everyone informed and putting on entertaining shows for people, and the numbers are showing it. So thank you guys. And Joseph Marshall just placed an order on RobertFrank615.com. So thank you, Joseph.
Joe,
And that's
do
it.
your job.
And that,
I don't
well,
need to press the
we don't
button.
have
We're
to do
wrapping
it.
up.
We don't
Rob,
have to do it.
I got a couple. I got two more things.
Go ahead, two more things,
And
Ray.
thank you for everybody that's sending me DMs about the beard oil, the masculine beard oil.
Yeah.
Rob and I went out on a limb and tried this out, and I'm very happy at how well it's doing. So thank you guys for supporting the beard oil.
Doing very well.
I use it every damn day. So thank you guys very much for the feedback. And lastly, on my end, if you're having problems getting into the gym, you're kind of motivated, you're kind of not, you're kind of in the halfway realm like Joey is, hop on this hashtag GAINZability movement. I know because of you guys, It's pretty much keeping me in the gym every single day. I don't post every day, but I have been working out every day. I probably post every other day, if not every day. But you guys are going to make me have a sick body this summer. I thank you. And just, big shouts to some of you guys. I mean, there's a couple of bros that are in the Gains Ability chat that have been in the gym over 100 days in a row. My man Jay Skolda, Jay is putting in work 101 days straight. This guy DMs me every single day from the gym. So for all you guys out there using that Gains Ability, keep crushing it.
Yeah, and I've been doing a shitty job of keeping up with the Reps for Robert Frank hashtag. I think I went in there yesterday. There's over 1,000 people that have already used that hashtag, and I've just been going in and trying to double tap as much shit as I can. I will do some more tonight while I'm laying on the couch in my drug stupor that I'll be in after I take my nighttime meds, which I am due for right now because it is 10 p.m. And we will wrap up the show. But special thanks to everyone in the stream, everyone who's on the Gains Ability movement, the Reps for Robert Frank, repping the merch and making sure that the store sells out of everything. And to MBJ, thank you for hopping on again this evening. Doing a great job. Ray, Joey, of course, couldn't do it without you. And couldn't do it without you guys listening and pressing the play button when you see a new podcast or live stream uploaded. So for MBJ, Ray, Joey Baggs, and I am Robert Frank, and we're signing out.
Swallows the goal, size is the prize.